welcome back to the channel. So as you can see by the title, I'm doing a full face of first impressions on some K-beauty makeup. So I received a parcel recently from YesStyle, and these are all products that I have never used before, and I thought, hey, why not do a first impressions and actually try them out all for the first time on camera, because I really rarely ever do that. I may have never done that. And this keeps flipping. God damn. So if you guys want to know how I felt on some new K-beauty products, then some new K-beauty. So if you guys do want to know my first impressions on some new K-beauty makeup, then please keep watching. My skin honestly isn't looking too great today since I just finished my time of the month, so it is a little bit unstable, but you know what, that's just life. We'll have to deal with that, hey. My bags are so bad. First is going to be primer, of course, and I have got the Etude House Blossom Picnic Glow On Hydra base. So I know they have a few of the glow on like primers, but I think this one is a limited edition. It's like in a sakura packaging, and it's supposed to be like an hydrating glowy primer. The Moisture Glow base makes skin look brightens with the natural glowing effect. I can see that there's like little particles. Ooh, wow. So it's got little particles of like pink and white, and it's just got like a nice little shimmer to it. It is a very liquidy primer, so I'll just take 2 pumps and I'll pop it on. I really wish my skin was in better condition, because I feel like it makes such a big difference on the products you use. Oh, it is literally like a serum. It goes in very easily. It is very lightweight texture. It feels definitely more like skincare than a like makeup primer. I'm like automatically just pressing it in because it feels like skincare. I guess it does have very subtle glow, but I wouldn't say it's anything super intense. But I do feel like it'll be nice and hydrating and make my skin have like a glow when I put on my foundation. Well, hopefully. That's hopefully what will happen. God, my skin is like so bad today. God damn. Next, we're going to move on to foundation. Another Etude House product. It is the Double Lasting Foundation. It has SPF 34 PA++, and it is in the shade Pure N02, which I'm hoping is my shade. Honestly, if you buy online, it's always hard to find your shade. I definitely went for lighter of the two that I thought. It honestly might be a little light on my skin, but going lighter is better than going darker. It doesn't look too bad. Well, quite liquidy, as you can see. So this is supposed to be a really good lasting foundation, provides perfect cover and thin fitting feel. Whoa, it is definitely quite light, but we'll see. My neck is always quite pale. Ooh, this dries pretty quickly. I might actually have to do it in portions. Like, I can feel it setting very quickly. I'm gonna go in with my wet sponge. It's kind of hard to tell the coverage because first it's just really light. It evens out my skin but doesn't really cover scarring or any blemishes. My chin. I'm gonna need some on my neck. Definitely light. Almost has a bit of a, it almost has a bit of a I always keep shaking. It does almost have a little bit of like a pink tinge to it. I guess it's a neutral, but a lot of the time with like Asian makeup, they try to make it a bit more pink because naturally Asian people are more yellow. I mean, once you blend it into my neck, it's not bad, and my face is definitely a little bit more tan than my neck. So it does blend surprisingly easily for how thick it feels. I don't know if it's really dewy though. I feel like it's like a semi-matte kind of finish. Now I'm gonna actually apply it directly, like the sponge in the foundation, and apply it directly onto my face, see if that makes a difference. I feel like applying it with a brush first is definitely the better option. I will say it definitely looks better on camera than in person. I'm so white. And honestly, it's quite a matte finish. I thought it would be more dewy, being like a Korean foundation, although on camera it actually looks quite glowy. I don't know if it's the foundation or the primer. It might actually be the primer. It's giving a very subtle glow that looks like it's kind of like coming out from the inside. I do have some foundation left, so I'm just gonna try layer a little bit in the areas that I need more coverage. It definitely like feels like a thick foundation when you're applying it, but once it's on, as it said, like skin light feeling or something, it does feel quite light on the skin. I look like a ghost. So I don't actually have a new concealer to try out, so I'm going to use the Saem Tip Concealer. I'm just going to pop a little bit there. I also don't have a new powder, so I'm going to use my trusty Innisfree No Sebum mineral powder. I'm honestly just going to use it under the eyes, really, just so we don't get that crease. Alright, so I did my eyebrows off camera as well because I don't have any Korean eyebrow products. I look even scarier now with strong brows and a white face, so let's move on to eyes. I've got the Saemmul eye primer. It pretty much looks the exact same as their concealer, but like a white version. Let's see what the texture is like. Well, it has like a little bit of a sheen to it, maybe. But honestly, it blends into pretty much nothing. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit onto my lips and just blend it out using my finger. Ooh, quite like the texture of it. It's like tacky but not overly tacky. We're gonna go straight on to eyeshadow. I chose two colors from the Etude House Look at My Eyes eyeshadow range. So I'm gonna go for like a warm kind of brownish pinkish color. First, we're gonna open the Look at My Eyes Cafe. I don't know what the shade is. 2657? No, BR405. So I've never actually tried any Etude House eyeshadows before. They're so cute with little hearts on it. It's a very, very light neutral nude. So I'm gonna go in with like a crease brush. Just a little dabbity. Then I'm gonna pop it into the crease and just start blending it and just buff it out as well. Oh, by the way, I have like no idea what I'm doing for the look. I'm just gonna go with the flow. It's not super pigmented, but it's kind of good in a way because then you can control it a little bit more in how you apply. And because their eyeshadows are like so cheap, you don't really mind using like quite a bit of product. I'm actually going to take it down as well and kind of all along the bottom of my eye. I like the shade. It's a very just like warm and nude. Has a bit of an oranginess to it. There we go, just like a subtleness there. Now we're gonna go in with the other one, the Look at My Eyes BR422. This one's a little bit deeper, but still that browny kind of pinky. Ooh, a lot more pigmented. That shade there. So it's got a bit more warmth to it. It's actually like got a bit of orange in it, like compared to when you see it in the container. And I'm gonna pop it in the corner to create a little depth. So you don't have to apply a ton. Obviously it's a lot more pigmented and we're gonna fix it up in a little bit anyway. So just like get the base of, that was too much product. Just deepen it a little bit and a little bit on the bottom as well, just subtly. Looking a little bit peachier than before, concentrating on kind of like the outer V. But honestly, just blend it all around. It's all good, it's all good. Next, we're gonna dive into some glitter, my favorite. I've got Etude House. I've got a lot of Etude House, obviously, because it's just so affordable. The Etude House Mirror Holic Liquid Eyes in Rose Ice Wine PK002. Look at it, it's so pretty. I'm going to pop a little bit on my hand just to see how it comes out. Ooh. Ooh, it's pretty. See that shine? Ooh, it's so pretty. I put some on my hand first, and then I'm going to grab like a flat eyeshadow packing brush kind of. I'm just gonna first pop a little bit right in the middle. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so shimmery. I'll spread it a little bit, focusing in the middle, and then go in with my fingers. It does dry fairly quickly and it feels like it's not going to give any fallout. Like it sticks pretty freaking well. I did put on primer first, but it looks quite silvery though. On my hand it looked like rose goldish. It dries quick, you guys. You've got to work quick. Gonna get what's left and just like put that in the inner corner. Now I am going to go back in with the two eyeshadows. I'm going to kind of mix the shades. Again, darken up the corner and kind of try to buff this mess into something a little bit nicer looking. So I want to kind of create a gradient with the glitter, like it loses glitter as it goes towards the outside. So as I'm blending, I am losing a few bits of the glitter and it's like falling onto my face, but nothing too intense and nothing I can't just like flick off. Gonna grab the mirror Holic again. I'm gonna try apply it straight on just so we can see how precise it is. It is got quite a thick tip, so I'm a little worried, but we're gonna try apply it to our under eye area. Whoa, yeah, that's too much product. I would definitely say it's not very precise in the application with the wand. You probably do want to use a brush or something. I put way too much on that side. Quite messy. Honestly, the glitter's great, but it doesn't actually show much of the color. Like the glitter shows up, but it doesn't show that nice kind of rose goldy bronzy that's in the bottle. A little bit of a letdown. It's really, really glittery, obviously, but a little bit hard to work with, if I'm totally honest. So next we're going to move on to eyeliner. I've got the Macqueen New York waterproof pen eyeliner in deep black. I've never actually even heard of this brand before, but it was like $7, like $7 Australian dollars on there, and seemed to be a good long-lasting deep black waterproof. So I'm going to do just a classic cat eye eyeliner. Ooh, very pigmented, definitely quite liquidy. It is a good brush tip though, and I feel like I'll be able to get a really good thin precise line. So I'm going to just follow kind of where my eyeshadow goes up to a point. Oh yeah, it's pigmented, and it goes over glitter really easily as well, which is always a plus. I like the eyeliner, definitely an A+ so far. It does say it's waterproof, long lasting, but easy washable. So if that's true, then it sounds like a brilliant eyeliner that I would love. Now I'm gonna pop just a little line in the middle. Oh, that wasn't so little, that was quite big. Oops. To give me a more cat eye look. And honestly, I feel like the foundation doesn't look as light anymore. I don't know, first impression, I'm not too fond of the foundation. Next we are going to move on to mascara, and I've got the Innisfree Skinny Microcara Zero. So I believe this one's supposed to be like a really, really thin micro. Whoa! So much smaller than I expected. I'm like, is there even product on there? So I'm going to somewhat focus towards the inner corners of my eyes because I'm going to put some falsies on. Oh wow, I quite like this. Definitely not for anyone who wants volume, but it definitely helps define each of your lashes and adds a little bit of length to them. You can definitely get in there and be very, very precise. I would say it would work so good for people who have really short lashes, really thin lashes. And because it's so thin, like the actual formula is thin, it does not clump at all. Can you guys see it now? That's pretty good. It really helps separate. Works pretty freaking well. I definitely like how small the brush is, because I find sometimes with other brushes they'll actually touch like underneath where my bottom lashes are. I still did it. See, I still did it with this tiny thing. So it comes off fairly easily if you rub it straight away. Gonna go in with a second layer on my right side. Yeah, it's definitely buildable. Not extreme volume, but it's definitely like a defining mascara. It's not bad though, it's not bad. It actually works better for top lashes, I find. I'm just gonna add a little bit of contour with my MAC powder just because I am still fairly fair. So I'm just gonna add a bit of contour and just a little bit of color. And while I'm here, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of nose contour. Last few steps, This is the Aritaum Sugarball Cushion Cheek color in the shade number 3. It's kind of like a peachy coral. So it just has this, has a little puff in it. I believe it is a cream. Yeah, so it is a cream blush. I really like the packaging though, like super simple, but I feel like it's quite practical. Here we go. So I haven't applied any powder to like my cheeks, and it seems it goes on actually pretty good and pretty easily. Blends well, sits pretty good on top of foundation. I like the color, really nice color. I think it'll work super well on top of cushion foundations and a bit more of like a dewy base. And the color and the packaging, I actually really like that one. All right, so I just popped on some falsies. They are the Muse Lash from Diamond Lash, and now for the last step is lippy. I've got the 3 Concept Eyes Style Under Velvet Lip Tint. This one is in the shade Daffodil. I was gonna try the whole like faded lip look, but I'm not a pro at it yet, so I think I'm just gonna apply it all over. Ooh. It is really quite red. It's kind of like a bricky red. Love the color. Absolutely like one of my colors. Like, go, like, here goes. Oh, it has a smell to it. I can't really tell what though. Very velvety, as the name suggests. It's quite a velvety kind of creamy lip tint. So I do actually really like the texture of the lip tint. I always like am curious to how they like blend it and make it like do that fade thing, because I'm always like, wouldn't like this kind of lip like not blend well? But I understand now it's like a super creamy texture that even when I like put my lips together like that, it doesn't move. It's like, it feels almost like a balm, so it actually feels really nice. And lastly, I did pop a little bit of highlighter on. I use the Starburst from the new Anastasia palette I have. And now to add some finishing touches like doing my hair and putting on some accessories, which I decided not to talk through the whole thing, so enjoy. Alright guys, so this is my completed face. I think it turns out alright for not really having a plan on what I was going to do. The colours ended up going well together, so I'm happy about that. The ones that get an immediate yes from first impressions for now would be the Macqueen eyeliner, Innisfree mascara, the 3 Concept Eyes lip tint, the cushion cheek from Aritaum was really good too, and the Etude House eyeshadows. For like the makeup base and foundation I'm like, I really don't know about. I will have to experiment a little more with the face products as well as the Mirror Holic and the eyeshadow primer. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I am considering doing a first impressions from like skincare prep to makeup with the stuff I've got from the US. So please let me know if you want me to do that as well. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!